Certificate in Egyptology, Jean-Charles Decker.
J'enseigne les hiéroglyphes depuis des années. Vous trouverez mon adresse mail en suivant le lien en haut de l'écran ou bien sur mon site en cliquant sur ma photo devant l'université. I've been teaching hieroglyphs for years. You'll find my email address by following the link below the screen or in my website by clicking on my picture in front of the university. Hotep, Senu, Hena, Senut, Et, Ren-I, Shakanugu Kemet. I hope there's no denial. You are happy, like the Nile. This video is called Exodus Still Not Established as Historical Fact. I'm quoting from the book Ancient Egypt Investigated by Thomas Schneider. In the 19th century, the desire to know more about the historical circumstances of the Israelites' stay in Egypt was one of the incentives in the establishment of Egyptology as a discipline. Interest focused in particular on the archaeological investigation of the Eastern Nile Delta, where scholars expected to find indications of the Israelites' sojourn in Egypt and their flight from that country. Today, there is still much debate over whether the events of the patriarchal narratives and the Exodus story actually took place. Most scholars of the Hebrew Bible acknowledge that these narratives emphasizing Israel's selection by Yahweh are of relatively late origin. The question of Israel's beginnings was not relevant until it was an established state in the Near East during the first millennium, that is, many centuries after the supposed sojourn in Egypt. In fact, it was not until the very end of the second millennium that Israel coalesced out of various population groups extant in Palestine and assumed the name of Israel from one of these earlier groups. The first attestation of this name comes from the text of the so-called Israel Stela of the Egyptian king Merenptah. The exodus from Egypt thus cannot have occurred in the form depicted in the biblical retrospective. Even important details of the biblical narrative, such as Ramses and Pithom, the cities which were supposedly built by the Israelites in bondage, and the name Moses, do not hold water. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you don't think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Dua itu, dua necheru, hotep.
I appreciate the class. The Metanetric class is awesome. Thank you very much. You're a heck of a teacher, man. When we're in class, man, it's a lot of fun, and you have a lot of information to share, and you teach very, very well. And that's coming from someone who hadn't been in school for years, and taking for what you do, man, and for that time that we have is amazing. So, and thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Dua Sen, thank you very much. Well,
Yes,
brothers
sir.
and sisters, if anybody want to take some lecture classes, I have one of the most affordable fee. It's basically $10 an hour. So you have the email address here. Yes,
get a
Tiffany,
lot
brother.
of information for that hour. You really, really do get a lot of information. You get text for each class, man. You get transcripts so you can study in on your own time. Come back with questions, things like that, and just and if we need to slow it down, we'll slow it down, and they allow me to ask as many questions as I need. And he's a really, really excellent teacher, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Fact that I have a reference, the stuff that you've given me, like the flashcards and everything, that I have, and I keep them, and they're mine. I can go over them whenever. And then to look at the meta nature and to know that even still I can pick out, a good bit of them now and get a context of what's being said, even if I don't know some of the glyphs or whatever, that I've come a long way. I never would have thought I would ever learn the meta nature. I never knew I would find out it was named that's what it was called. I would have been going around, semi-informed, semi-ignorant, calling it hieroglyphics still. And then also, people should support if they don't want to take the classes. Maybe they're busier than I am, but I mean, just support it. Like you said, just make donations when they come on, and the whole fact that you've done so much research into like the origins of things.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes, and here, that's the flyer. Okay, so those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool, but I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first meta nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other meta nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had ever. So if you're interested in learning the meta nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the meta nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'at4ever.